everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mondays with Mocha Leela. This episode is going to be starring my best friend Dark Rose Cosplay and or Caitlin.
Hello.
So we're going to talk about crossplay today. Okay, so what crossplay is that it's when you are a gender and you basically cosplay a different gender, that's technically what's called crossplay. So if you were like a guy wanting to be cosplay a girl, then basically that is also considered crossplay. So our first topic, we're going to talk about binders. I would suggest for somebody who's never had a binder to start off with a nice sports bra. This way it'll give the illusion of more of like a flat chest, but not as flat. Binders kind of go the extra step. It kind of takes it to where you're really, really flat instead of like a little bit of humps going on.
Especially if you have much larger boobs.
Yeah. There's two typical binder sites. Now we have our binders, which as you can see is in different colors. We got these from Underworks and they're about half size. There are two different colors you can get, like I think there's also black. You can get white, you can get like this cream color, and then there's black. They go also, so they're like half size, you can get full length, but I would probably, for sizing, I would stick more towards your size, your true size, so that way it gets really flat. The other place I would suggest looking for binders is GC2B. Now this is more for like transitioning, if you're trans, more transitioning apparel. These are actually really good quality as well. I've heard nothing but good things, so definitely check these guys out as well.
So you're probably wondering why a chest binder versus multiple sports bras. That's one, probably going to be extremely uncomfortable, especially if you are someone with much larger breasts. Two, there's the accuracy of how much you want to be flat, and health-wise, it's probably better to stay in this a little bit longer than to be in multiple sports bras. You're probably going to be in a lot more pain and not be able to be in it as long versus as being in this. Work yourself up with this because they can be uncomfortable after a while.
If you're not comfortable with the binder right now, the best way to approach it is probably a sports bra first. It's more of where it just eases you into the binders, whereas just putting you in a binder at first. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you what it looks like with just a sports bra. So this is just Caitlin with a sports bra, or Dark Roast with a sports bra. Alright, and then this is Dark Roast with a binder on. As you can tell, not trying to be awkward, but her chest is much more flat, so it's more of like guy-like. It actually kind of looks like pecs, to be honest with you.
What I like to do is I like to pull to the side and kind of like, it helps kind of make it have more of that appearance. So that's what I like to do, just for a tip. So I color correct my face because I have redness in my face, but you can do whatever you want to do. I don't know what Mocha does, but that's what I like to do. I use NYX or NYX or whatever you want to call them. I literally do, oh my god.
NYX?
Yeah.
I call them NYX.
I say NYX and people say NYX. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, cool. Say that again.
Am I blended?
Yes.
Always ask your friends.
Yeah.
Except this one, she'll lie to you and make you blend for 50 bajillion hours. Alright, now I'm going to conceal my under eye bags because I have thin skin underneath my eyes. gonna put eyeshadow primer on because I personally like to let my wet makeup dry before I powder it, mostly because it sets the powder a little bit easier as long as it's not super wet. I think this is also NYX.
Wet n Wild.
No, it's Wet n Wild. Oh my god, I betrayed.
This is how we get ready.
This is how
Ready?
we get ready. So I use a green powder once again. I have redness underneath my face, so I use it to
Set it.
set it with the color corrector. You can do whatever you want. I also am a powder butthole and I will use it all over my body. Now the fun part, the contour. This is Cassie's. Because I thought I couldn't find that.
That's alright.
And then I did. Alrighty. So, I like to use a much darker contour simply because I like that jawline, yo. This is a contour brush. This is what I use. It is Elf.
Elf is great. I also have a contour brush from them.
The way my face is built, I follow the natural lines that I already have. If you don't have them, it's supposed to be your earlobes, the bottom of your earlobes, and just go down, but I just follow what I have. So if you have it, it's great. If not, just follow your earlobes. It'll look just fine. It's like this. This is not NYX or Elf. I don't know what it is. And then I just kind of circle it and I kind of just ask Cassie when I'm done if it looks blended because I'm a butt. I'm going to take this adorable little brush and I'm going to use this much lighter shade so I can contour my nose and my eyes. But the whole idea for that is just his eyebrows are always like furrowed. Let me shove this in my eye.
I'm sorry. Didn't mean to. The contour.
The contour. That's probably one of your biggest things with eye makeup. After that, it's just like...
I typically just do my jawline too, just because I know that I have a very round face. Kaylin has more of a more angled face than I do. I have more of a round face, so that's why I do my jawline.
I'm taking this little angled brush real quick. I'm just going to fill in my eyebrows because his hair is black. Nothing outside of the ordinary. If we were doing prompter, we'd be here forever. I don't go super far. I just go in my crease and
To give it more of a shadow effect.
Yep, because for whatever reason, they have much more salient eyes than we do.
really all I do now is I will put eyeliner on. Now I'm super blind, so I'm gonna look that way, but I'll show you what I did when I'm done.
Okay.
I just have to, I'm preciseness, because it's liquid eyeliner and it smells your fear. Also, I didn't say this, but you can do white underneath if you want bigger eyes.
That's what I do.
That's what she does. My eyes are already really big, and that's my downfall, so I do not do it, because it kind of counteracts what I just did. And then I will brush my eyelashes real quick with this. It's because they're pretty boys. I'm gonna borrow this nude to take down the hue in my lips. finishing spray. Especially if you're at a con and it's hot and yeah, or if there's water or anything.
Makeup!
Yay!
So, for guys who want to crossplay as girls, typically sometimes, guys would like to wear bras. Definitely just kind of go to either measure yourself beforehand, which there's kind of nice little tips and tricks on how to do that online. Or you can probably go to a store, like, I don't know, Victoria's Secret or Target or something that'll actually measure you for what your size is. Not every day does guys get sized, but there are times when guys actually do get sized.
You want to be a pretty lady.
Yeah, to get sized. So, and then there's different ways to stuff your bra depending on what size you are. And that's just kind of however you're comfortable with. Typically, people stuff their bras with tissue paper, socks. I've seen socks, Kleenex and stuff, and
I've seen the double bra thing.
the
like
double bras.
small one and then the really obnoxiously large one.
Yeah, so you can kind of do it however you want to do it. It's really just kind of up to you. Even if you don't want to wear a bra, that's totally fine. If you just want to kind of add definition to your chest because you're cosplaying a girl, then that's kind of a good way to do it.
If it's Tifa.
Especially if it's Tifa from Final Fantasy VII.
I think we all need help for that.
So now we're kind of going to go over a little bit of basic makeup for girl makeup. You can kind of, for guys, you can kind of do it however you want to do it. However, this is kind of usually what we would wear cosplaying a girl.
Yeah.
So I kind of would think it's about the same for a guy's cosplaying a girl. If you have issues with makeup and how to put it on and stuff like that, there's awesome tutorials out there on how to do it. I'm probably going to be doing a tutorial soon, basic girl cosplay makeup. And if you have problems with it, I would suggest talking to some girl that you're close to, or some guy that actually knows how to do some makeup, and kind of just go from there. So this is just basic makeup. So usually I would start with the foundation. There's all kinds of different foundations. I personally use liquid. I'm pretty sure Dark Roast also uses liquid.
Yep.
And then just use kind of like a basic blending, either a brush or a blending sponge, and just kind of blend it all over your face. So blending sponges. And then I would suggest kind of doing a basic like liquid eyeliner. Typically that's just kind of with everything. Even with cosplaying guys, I use liquid eyeliner.
As do I.
Yes. And usually just on your top lid is good. And if you have troubles with that, I promise you, I have had troubles with that. It's not easy. It takes a lot of practice. So, and then also I would suggest wearing some mascara. I like to wear quite a bit of mascara when you're cosplaying a girl. Now you can go as crazy as wearing false eyelashes. Typically don't have to, just it's something that I like to do. And then you can also wear like a nice lip color. I usually like to use just more like a pinky color when cosplaying girls, unless they're like actually you can see that they're red lips or something. Other than that, I don't really wear like bright lipstick for cosplaying girls. Now you can go as crazy as wearing some highlighter. You can go as crazy as wearing some blush. However you want to make your cosplay the way you want it, really. It's kind of just up to you. That shadow in the background, that's the black lion.
This is my black lion. I don't know where my red one went. I wonder. Where did my red one go? Yeah.
Oh, you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh,
where'd my
shit.
red one go? You know, like, don't crash him.
So anyways, so that's just some basic makeup for crossplaying as a girl. So next, the next topic we're going to talk about is being in character when you're a crossplaying a guy or crossplaying a girl. So definitely kind of stick to what your character normally does. For example, Keith over here is usually very angsty, very kind of emo.
Very just an angry
person, doesn't really care,
He's got a lot of emotion and he's not afraid to show it. Being in Keith, I kind of project that.
yes.
When I'm doing that, I kind of pictures I don't smile. He doesn't really smile. It's not much of a thing he does.
And for Lance over here, he's more of the ladies' man, sharpshooter. He likes to make up the cheesy ass pickup lines and stuff like that. Razzle dazzle. He usually is a very emotional type of guy, and he Excuse me. I feel like when I cosplay 707 from Mystic Messenger, I tend to really get into character as him. He's more of just like the meme lord, and he basically is just a big jokester kid, and I love him. He's also very romantic, so he's much of a nerd, but I love him, and he was the first crossplay that I actually really got into and really got into character.
Yeah, where I play Zen. Zen's a person. Zen's a narcissistic lover boy.
Yeah.
Gotta play that up. But I love him.
Yes.
I feel like Prompto's more me. I feel very comfortable in Prompto.
Yes.
I feel like it's very easy to be Prompto.
Yes, he's a very sunshiny boy that really just loves everybody. He cares about everybody.
And you get to be a sassy pants.
Yes.
Which I think is kind of different for you.
Yeah, Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 was kind of pushing my character, definitely pushing my limits to crossplay actually, because I'm used to cosplaying or crossplaying actual guys that are like have more rounded faces, more softies. I'm not used to cosplaying more like manly men, I would say. So it's definitely pushing my limits, but I think I did him pretty well. So.
Yes, but don't be afraid to do it. Go out your comfort zone. It's great. You'll have so much fun.
For sure.
Because I am nothing like Keith, but I love Keith way too much. So.
Yes. Definitely do something that is more challenging for you when you're ready, because it takes a bit. I mean, considering our first crossplays, mine was Hinata from Haikyuu.
And mine was Suwara from Haikyuu.
That was more kind of like us.
Yeah.
I feel like Hinata's more of a sunshiny boy.
Suga's mom.
Suga's mom. So, I feel like it was a lot easier to do that. So kind of do what you're comfortable with first for getting into character for sure. Deb.
Some advice I just want to give when doing all of this is don't let people tell you you can't do it or discourage you, or people are going to be buttholes no matter what, but don't let that intimidate you or let that take over your decisions, because, at the end of the day, we're all just doing the same thing. We're all just very nerdy people who care about that point in time, no matter what it is. No matter what gender you are, no matter what gender that character is. You like them, cosplay them, do you.
Yes. All right, and that's a wrap, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching Mondays with Mocha Leela, starring Dark Roast Caitlin. Yay! So down below, I'm gonna put some links in for the binders, some tutorials that I would use, and also feel free to subscribe down below if you want to see more. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching Mondays with Mocha Leela. Bye!